Tonight just gets better and better.
Oh. No swimming in sludge, a total pain in the glass, and someone's going beast mode in the gym. Today, we're breaking down and reacting to the most intense medical scenes and brutal injuries from The Punisher.
The Punisher.
Let's dive right in. Oh. Falling from that height into a fluid, it's fine. You're not landing on hard surfaces. Are you going to break something or hurt something? It all depends how you fall. That looks like a 1 to 2 story drop. So the likelihood of a massive injury is probably pretty low.
Tonight just gets better and better.
Oh. He's got a sledgehammer. Taking a shot right into the medial aspect of your right knee. Most likely hitting right at the joint or at the distal femur can cause a fracture. When you get hit in the spine in the back, hurts like heck, and you feel the bones in the back there, those are your spinous processes. They're typically like a long piece of bone protecting not only the spinal cord, but it's actually another point of attachment to a lot of different musculature in the back. Full swing right to somebody's face or head, you're going to cause significant fractures to the mandible, to the arches around the eyes, to your maxilla. If you hit it on the side of the head like the temple, increase the risk of skull fracture, brain bleed. Oh, that's a lot of injuries. When somebody does come to the hospital, beat like this, airway, breathing, circulation, and then you're going to get CT scans of the areas. And then the other component is, do we need emergent neurosurgical consult to go in, relieve pressure, to do a craniotomy?
Adrenaline. A little something for what ails you.
Okay, adrenaline, yes, you can say, but it's epinephrine. So this is just an EpiPen. It's the classic EpiPen that we would use if somebody has an allergic reaction that has its own auto-injector built in, and you just stab it into the meat of a big muscle, and it does an IM injection into that area.
You're a dead man. Your heart just doesn't know it yet.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, I always find it interesting when somebody headbutts another individual. The frontal bone has a sinus in it, so it's actually a thin bone here. You can actually cause a fracture to your own face. Oh, tough Frank Castle takes an impaled object mid to lower part of the abdomen. You have your descending colon, you have your sigmoid colon, you have your left kidney, your ureters. In general, if you have an accidentally impaled object sticking out of your body, don't pull it out, stabilize it, get to the hospital. Oh, left upper chest into the neck area. Your aorta comes off your heart midline, cruises up, and then actually makes it go left. On the right side here, you have major branches that are going up and then going over to your arm, your subclavian. He is busting up all the major blood vessels in this area. Wow, he is not happy with him. To enucleate each eye. Yes, that is a word. The eyes themselves are super sensitive. If you get a small scratch to the eye, very, very painful. Even just looking at light too much, very, very painful. The amount of blood that's in there, probably not as much as depicted here. Oh, he must have sliced him. Oh. Okay, lower mid-abdomen. And was it that deep? It wasn't really that deep. You go through your rectus abdominis muscle, right? Your six-pack. And you got your omentum that sits right underneath that, which is the fatty layer covering the organs of the abdomen. Oh. Oh man, getting slid on shards of glass, the mirror going into the face, potentially embedding foreign bodies into the tissue. How do we get those out? By feel. Sometimes we'll look at an image, we'll wash it out, look to see if there's any foreign bodies, and then if we're still concerned, we'll actually get an x-ray of it. Oh. Holy crap. Taking his jaw and just slamming him down into the ground. Putting your hand in somebody's mouth increases the risk of them actually biting you, and they can actually hurt and maybe break your fingers or even bite off your fingers. So be careful. Oh man, dumbbells. I feel like if you get hit in the head with a dumbbell that somebody's swinging around, it significantly increases your likelihood of not waking up from that swing. Oh, good job, like from the show standpoint of showing the perfect amount of like blood splatter with the injuries. Taking a 25, 45, 35 pound plate to the face, the teeth are gonna get all destroyed and fall out. It might cause just a fracture to the maxilla or the mandible. You will also cause laceration to that area as well. Don't take your time, just hit them if you're gonna hit them. Oh. Oof. Nobody wants to get hit in the face with a 2.5 pound plate. High stakes, lots of the red stuff. If just watching this is getting your heart racing a little, or if you're feeling the occasional stress of normal life, you should definitely check out Chillax by my company, Life Happens. Check it out at lifehappens.com or on Amazon. Oh, look at this face. Holy cow. You can have a fracture of the eyebrow here, so your frontal bone. You can have a fracture of the maxillary bone, which is made up of all different components, including your maxillary sinus, which forms the part of your orbit below. So it can all be fractured. And if you're breathing too hard or you sneeze, you can increase the air that goes into that area, so that can cause a significant amount of swelling. Ooh, a shovel. Oh, gun. Oh, it is a shovel. Whoa. Shovels are very dangerous weapons because one, it's sharp and you can swing it. So it increases the risk of you causing a massive laceration to somebody. But because of the flat component of it, it also acts as a massive blunt trauma force type tool. So if you do get hit in the head, it increases the risk of fractures and intracranial bleeding. Oh. Everybody likes to punch everybody in the face. When you punch somebody in the face, you increase the risk of fracturing your own hand, or they have all these open cuts to their hands, which increase the risk of significant bacteria getting into their hand, which can lead to you losing your hand or being on months of antibiotics. Oh my gosh. So using a chain link to try to strangle an individual actually is probably quite difficult. The links don't get super tight when you wrapped it around like this versus something a lot smaller. You can compress down the trachea, decreasing the size of the airway, as well as decreasing blood flow in and out of the brain, increasing the risk of strokes and passing out. Oh. All these significant like blunt trauma forces using solid metal objects would 100% cause significant more trauma and damage than we're seeing. Increase the risk of rhabdomyolysis, bruising, so you're losing blood, fractures of the bone. They're doing a good job that they're pretty much exhausted, which is reality of the situation. If you guys enjoyed this and like The Punisher and you want to see more, let me know in the comments. And please make sure you binge watch this playlist right here. Watch everything. And as always, keep the channel growing, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.